together. Look, sit up straight. Look alive.
Yes.
This is your first 2K interview. You got to kill it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Swish.
Hey.
I like that.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right, guys, are we ready? You ready to roll?
Yes.
Cool. Hey, guys, I'm Rachel, and I'm here with Freak today, one of the NBA's newest stars. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You have been doing amazing this season. How does it feel to be one of the most talked about young NBA players?
It's great. You know, I've been working really hard on my game, so to see the team getting wins and, you know, they're talking about me, it feels good. I want to keep the ball rolling.
And we all know that your game on the court has been spectacular.
Thank you.
And I've heard that you're pretty good in NBA 2K also.
Somebody told you right. Yeah. We bring the system on the road. We play in the hotel rooms. It could get pretty competitive.
So who's the best on the team then in 2K?
Me, of course, by far. But there are a couple of guys that give me some tough games. But the only person that ever really beat me in the game was my best friend, Vic. Rest in power, Vic. But that was because he played every single day of his life. So that was the only reason.
So pretty heated matches between you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what was it like to see your virtual self in the game for the first time?
I loved it. I grew up playing to see myself in the game. It made me feel like I made it. You know, I've always wanted it, so I'm just working for that, hopefully.
Well, hey, if you keep playing the way that you are, you might be on our cover.
I would love that.
Well, keep it up. Keep working hard. Good luck for the rest of the season. And thank you again for coming on 2K TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
And you know how we end these interviews. High five.
Quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, now finals against this squad last season. It could get chippy. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think,
well, no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot.
Oh, that kid, because he's his drive and give him the space. As soon as you do that, yak him.
Thanks for joining us.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Indiana Pacers today. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Still out of the lineup is Kevin Love. They want him healthy. He's not ready yet.
Kevin, it's just most difficult to replace a glass eater like him. He's somebody that has a commanding presence inside on the boards.
And just in terms of attitude, you lose a lot of your swagger as a team when a guy who's as strong as he is goes down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Following the score by Miles Turner.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
They set the pick. Turner with a screen on James. George against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Freak. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Freak.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Down low, some nice passing here by Indiana. They grab their own miss. That's good. Cantor's got his first points of the night.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Denver.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score. Figure out why they...
That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. George with the ball. Now defended by Freak. There's a screen by Cantor. Dellavedova, the pass to Cantor. George with no one around. That doesn't go either for George. Only one man back on D. That's good.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
Pacers trail by 5. There's a screen by Cantor.
Great shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Here's the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, you talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
And the Cavaliers will go with the different look here.
Pass a good shot for a great shot.
Here's Lawson.
Let the game come to you. We're forcing
on the court
too
for
much.
the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Lawson out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Turner. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Bogut, and at the 5, controlling the paint.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, actually, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 24 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks for the
here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And here's Bogut following the three-pointer by Freak.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now here's Freak. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago. They get it back. Aldridge, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he's
spectacular putback jams. Do we see from this guy? A bunch. Another bucket in the paint? That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Hill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for LeBron. And a change for the Pacers. Cantor's checked in, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here's Dellavedova. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic, and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
A struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Dellavedova's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Cavaliers timeout. We got to be more physical on defense.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nick Stauskas goes in.
Wait. Get into them.
And so it's a close game.
Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Williams King in at shooting guard. Hill is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. George, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Freak kicks to Hill. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Pacers trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
They set the pick. George dishes to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is off. 90 seconds now into the second half. Williams King the pass to LeBron. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. With his great pass